Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as England in a randomized new world, but we haven't really got there yet. We're still focusing on, focusing now on losing our war with France because they outnumber us. They also have the advantage that we have to come across the channel to get to them, and we have the War of the Roses happening. Now, the War of the Roses is basically the English Civil War, or the first English Civil War, where we have, two different houses decide that they want to be king. Yeah, and we've sided with the House of York because the House of York is so much better than the House of Lancaster. It's a well-known fact. Ask anyone, anyone not from Lancaster. We also got some Irish rebels going on, which is not great. So we're going to try and kill this rebellion as quickly as possible, and then try and lose this war by as little as possible, because we are going to lose this war. And Gloucestershire is declared. Right. We need to win this quickly. Royal marriage from Portugal. Yes, I will take a royal marriage from Portugal. Now, that affects legitimacy, and legitimacy changes by... It's normally positive. Calais declare... Oh, God's sake. Yeah, so right. Legitimacy is a very important thing in the game. Legitimacy basically means how much of a claim to ruling your ruler has. Now, because we're currently in negative stability, it's actually going to go down every year, which is not usual. Normally it goes up every year as a general rule. It tends to go up. But because we're in negative stability, it's going down, and we also have a lot of revolts and stuff going on, which is why it's so low right now. Kind of like the ultimate revolt being this civil war. So we're going to just speed up, and hopefully these guys are going to get to the location. I might go to double speed in a second. But I want to make sure this is all well coordinated. Right, so if you go there, you will arrive on the 29th, and you will arrive on the 30th. Okay, that's fine. We'll run that. Meath declares... Well, it's not like they're going to revolt anymore. Actually, they can. The rebels will just stack or fight each other if they've got different claims. We're losing the French war pretty heavily now. I'm going to see if I can offer France a peace deal again. They probably won't take it. We'll offer you those two. You want some more? Can we give you money? Yes, right. If we give you 60 ducats, you will take that. Is there anything else we can give you instead of a province? Not really. We'll revoke our court on Armagnac. And that's worth... Ooh. Worth almost as much as... Yeah, but that means we'd have to manage this province down here, and I don't really want to. But then again, I don't actually want that core, because it'll be really hard for us to get that core back. Especially without... Right, so if we... There we go. How much is in favour? Positive 8 points. So can we take something off the table? We could take Lambourg off the table. And then 30 ducats. Lambourg is only worth 10, whereas that's worth 21. See, ideally I'd like to keep Gascon, because I think it's a higher tax base. Can we go have a look at the tax base? Trade value? No, not trade value. Which one is it? Is there a tax base one? Economic? Okay. They don't want transfer trade power, not that we'd give it to them anyway. Concede defeat is only by itself. We don't want to break our alliance with Portugal because they're actually going to be useful if Portugal actually get into war with us. We could release a nation, but I'm not a massive fan of releasing nations because we just have to try and conquer them back later. I'm going to go with this. We're going to revoke our court on Armagnac. We're going to give them Gascon. We're going to keep Lambourg for ourselves for a moment. Not really a great deal of point. They'll just want it back at some future date, which is a shame. But we'll get to keep our provinces on the coast, which is the most important one to us right now. So let's send that offer. And let's see how the battle goes on. He's rejected our generous peace offer. It's only going to get worse, so we've got to wait until the second... We've got to wait another month to send another offer. Oh, that's not good. And this battle could go either way. We outnumber them, but we have got lower morale. Yay, more pretender rebels. Yeah, also low legitimacy means that you might get pretender rebels who have, you know, or think they have a better claim to the throne. Now, once we get to the 2nd of June, we'll try and... I hope they don't take Co, because then we'll just have more to... We can gain legitimacy, but we'll get revolt risk until 3 years' time, or we can pardon them, which means we'll lose legitimacy, but we'll gain a tiny bit of revolt risk stabilization, anti-revolt risk. We're going to go with execute, because we want the legitimacy. Okay. Where are you heading towards? I don't know where you're heading towards. Oh well, let's select everyone. No, just the 12 for the moment. The 12 is going to move into Cumbria and kill that guy once it's gained a bit more morale. Now, they gain morale at the end of the month, so we've got to wait a little bit. Oh, Cumbria has died down. What's our revolt risk like? Pretty high. Yay! Lincoln supports us, right. We've lost the Siege of Co, which is not good for us. Hopefully, well, we're going to have to make a better peace offer this time round. Might means we lose 2 provinces and that core. And then when it gets to the 2nd of July, we'll peace out with them. And we'll also move our transport ships back into the Irish Sea. Right, so, peace offer. You won't accept it now because, yeah, you've got more war score. So, we'll get rid of them. You can have Lambourg as well. And you know what? We'll throw in a couple of ducats. There we go. Oh, and these guys are now blocking our trade. That's nice of them. Well, we'll send our early carracks back to port. Actually, they'll probably do better to be on Cornwall. Got more access to the sea there. And... yeah, France are probably going to have to pay, but we don't really have a way to make them pay currently. When the transport ships get here, we'll go over to Leinster. Let's speed up a little bit, wait for the ships to get there, and go! Yes, we will take the alliance offer. I think that fulfills our mission. Right, so... excellent. Meath. Reconquest against France. Lost Armagnac. Taken a loan. How much are we losing per turn? Wow! We're losing a lot of money. Archibald Clarence is now wanting control of the throne. Well, they're having to fight the pretenders who are already there. Oh no, they're not pretenders, they're patriots, aren't they? Let's pick a mission. Royal marriage? Reclaim Picardy? Oh, the one owned by Brittany. Tempting, but I think Picard would go crazy. We'll have a royal marriage with Brittany because we can then try and get relations, dynastic. It's royal marriage. There we go. It's also really easy to do. They're being pretty soundly wrecked. I mean, they're definitely going to be defeated, but I didn't expect the battle to be that sort of, you know, 2 ways. I think we'll just go on them as soon as we get all our troops over there. They'll get 1 turn of morale boost. Could have just gone straight out of the ship, then we suffer a massive penalty. There we go. They've got morale boost and... reclaim Picard, improve relations with Tyne. 3 prestige. 10 diplomatic power by going spreading culture to Meath. Irish is not considered part of our accepted culture, which means that we get revolt risk, minus a third tax, minus a third manpower, and our missionaries are a lot crappier. That is tempting, but it does cost us... How much would it cost us, actually? Oh, it won't even tell us. Okay, right. It'd be nice if they could at least tell us. I know we can't at the moment because it's under siege, but... Right, who's Tyrone? Tyrone? You're the North dudes, right. Wonder if you'll accept vassalization. Well, improve relations with them because it's really easy to do. Ooh, they will accept vassalization. So yeah, we just got to vassalize them, which means I think we need a royal marriage and an alliance. Or is it just royal marriage? It might just be royal marriage. We'll send a royal marriage over in a minute. And then you guys go. And we outnumber them ever so slightly. But they've already proved they're pretty crap in fighting. Whoa, Richard Plagent is dead. What? Aw. He was our best dude, I think. Was he? Was it Neville? I can't remember. Oh well. There you go. Look, their morale's already low. They have a higher base morale? That's really odd. Huh. Well, let's move our 8 back over there. There's no other rebels to deal with at the moment. Designate Calais as a staple port. We gain mercantilism, which gives us some sort of bonus. Burgundy hates us. Lose administrative power. Gain trade, gain tax. Burgundy already hate us, don't they? Yeah. They rivaled us, so we'll go with that decision. Decisions are fun things that you can do that depend on certain circumstances, like, here we go, form British Isles, question mark. We need administrative technology of 10. We need to own, basically, Scotland. Scotland and Ireland, I think. Is it Ireland as well? No, it's just Scotland. And that gives us more monies, more tax, less revolt. Oh, more revolt as well. And we gain prestige. And we change to Great Britain. And then somewhere down there, there's form Britannia, I think it is. Something. Might be following that. So let's move our guys back over. I think it's mostly now it's just me a small case of housekeeping. And sorting out our tax. Why is our tax so bad? Fleet maintenance and stuff. And now Burgundy have tried to... Thank you, Burgundy. Now, we can reduce our warriors, naturally, but I think we're going to let it go over time for now. The nobles in Yorkshire have so far stood by the crown during the War of the Roses, expecting to be generous with reward. There's growing opinion among many of them that there have been little recognition of their loyalty. It is nothing but their duty, in which case we get less revolt risk. But we suffer manpower modifier and tax modifier. I'm going to go with gift should show our gratitude, which is money straight up. Which means we'll need another loan. Not the best of situations, I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. And we will be dropping money pretty heavily. We need to sort out where our money is going. If we drop fleet modifier to... There we go, more revolts. If we drop our fleet maintenance to... There? We can't afford to drop our army maintenance because we're constantly at the war at the moment. Where can we make money? Maybe we just disband part of the army. I don't want to have to do that though. Right, when are you going to get over there? On the 15th. Yay! Kent, support us. That's nice, Kent. Thank you. We like you. Oh, so this isn't going so well, if we're perfectly honest. Could be better. Right, let's get him out of Brittany. That's a right click on him to get him out of Brittany. And we'll chuck him up here. And what we're going to be going for is a vassalization. We need a royal marriage, military alliance, high relations, and the target country must be at peace. So, we will go for... Once the diplomat gets back, we'll go for royal marriage first. And then we'll go for a alliance in the month. But we are dramatically losing money. Okay, change of plans, guys. You'll be taking on them. Yeah, the War of the Roses is pretty devastating in this game. I actually haven't had it happen before as Britain. Partly because I'm lucky. This is the first time I've had it, and I know it's meant to... Cal for Lancaster as well. Right, and transport. Get off at Armor. And then, once we get to the 31st of December... You go down there, 31st of December's passed, which means we can do an alliance. Bam! And then we just need to get 190 relations. So we are 90 off. Just got to keep improving relations. Let's pick a new... There we go. Reclaim Picard. Spread culture to Meath. Repair relations with France. I can't go to war at the moment, so it's either spread culture, which will cost us diplomatic points, or it's repair relations with France. France need a 50 opinion of us. I think they've rivaled us, so we'll go spread culture to Meath. Cymru declares as well. No one likes us. We're going to do the spread culture thing as well, because we need to try and reduce revolt risk any way we can. And revolts are everywhere. How do I make the war end? We've already killed who was, like, the guy in charge. We need to get our legitimacy higher, I think. Negative stability is the thing holding it back at the moment. We need to boost our stability, but that will cost us admin points, which we don't have. We need another 60 admin points. Oh god, he's got quite a big army, that guy. Move you to there. Send money to help the local authorities. We don't have that much money. The money is needed close to home. Let's send the money, because if they do revolt, we'd have to just jump in there, because we don't have military access from Burgundy, and they wouldn't ever give us military access. I mean, look at that. So we need to give them the money, which means another loan, which means we are pretty much screwed. We're also being embargoed, I believe, by France and Burgundy. Ah, God, I don't want Pretenders Rising me, so let's have less tax and manpower and missionary strength over there. Ooh, this is not going well. Oh, okay. Right, let's get the extra troops across before we take these guys. Another loan. Actually, let's just go straight into Essex. Go! And while we're doing that, let's just check the Cardinals. Oh, he's gone to Portugal. He's ours. No, bad Portugal. I think Portugal don't already have one, so that is fine. If Portugal do get one in, I'm not too fussed. There we go. We do outnumber them quite a lot, but we are attacking, and we're getting really shitty rolls. Look at that, 1. Oh, there were 9 there. That's better. That's a lot better. I like 9s. 9s are good. However, our morale is really low. This is what happens after you've been at war for a very long time and your army is getting very tired. Oh, we might lose this. No, we can't afford to lose this battle. Yes, we won. We crushed them. Okay. Oh, I don't want morale of armies to dip. I don't have a choice. I can't afford to take any more loans because we're already -3, and that's because our army is so dead that there's not enough people to pay. And we're also like, look at our army; it's so badly damaged. I might just actually group and then combine them, consolidate regiments. That means that it'll put all the broken regiments together. We also have cavalry outnumbering infantry, which is not a good sign. When that happens, your troops fight less effectively. We also can't afford to recruit anyone because our manpower's not high enough. We just don't have enough people to recruit. Oh god, this is not going well. We might actually be out of the game. It's my first ever EU4 playthrough, and we're not going to lose. Not because of my fault, but because we just did some really, really, really crappy RNG. Here we go. More fighting. Well, we're going to have to lessen the local concession stuff because we can't take another 12 stack right now. We've only got 10 guys. Even if we won, we'd just be crippled. Oh my god. And this is just with 10 troops now. This is 10 troops. We don't even have a proper army. Wow. Supporting Yorkshire. Well, funny that, considering we're the House of York. I could spend a little bit of my military power crushing revolt risk. But it would... I'd only be able to do it to a few counties. What I need to do is gain administrative power, because if we check the revolt risk... Mouse over. War exhaustion is +5. Negative stability is +2. Legitimacy is +1.5. Rebel leaders executed +3. Non-accepted culture +2. There we go. So what we've got to do is get our legitimacy higher. We've got to purchase another stability quickly. And then just wait for that thing, the +3 revolt risk, to expire. But all that time we're going to be suffering from real problems with money. Like, by now we should have purchased advisors, but we can't. We have no money. I'm trying to think what we can do. Okay, we have Cornwall revolting. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Is there any way to... I should have probably raised war taxes while I was at... We're gonna spend that to reduce our war exhaustion. Oxfordshire supports us now. Excellent. Good. Good. Right, so spending diplomatic power, you can reduce war exhaustion. That is contributing to our instability. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to wait here until we can get a couple more guys. I think, how many? Yeah, we're going to wait until we've got a little bit more reinforcements and then go in. I really want to check what our morale is currently at. I don't know if there's a way to check it. Oh well. I'm going to call it for this episode. We're having... you could call it issues. Definitely issues. It's definitely one way of putting it. And I'm not actually sure if we're actually going to get further than maybe episode 5 in this series currently. So, soldiers desert. What? Oh, I'll take the loss in manpower, because we only have 149 to lose, which is 1 month. So we can't actually lose 4,200 troops. We just don't have the troops to lose. But yeah, anyway. I'm not sure how much further we're going to get in this game. I'd like to say we'd get further, but right now it seems like we might not get much further at all. So yeah, I'm going to call it there for this episode. Hopefully next episode we'll actually not die. And I've been EnterElysium, so as always, stay shiny.